Hello. Hello, hello. All right. We're just gonna let some people get in here real quick, and then we'll get started. All right. I'm just going to switch this latency a little bit. Yeah, Sneeka. Hello, 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 hello. How's everybody doing? It's wonderful Tuesday. What is it, the 11th? All right, let's try this again with some better latency. Welcome to the GOAT that is Cinti. Hello, hello. And thank you for 9 months. A 9-month streak. Jeez Louise. You are a beast. Cinti's been around here for 9 months. I think a majority of you guys have been here for 9 months, but I've said it, but I'll say it a million times. Cinti, you are amazing, and you do great things for this community, and I'm very appreciative of that. Cinti, the little legend. Yes, Wes. Uh-oh. I'm excited to hear your submission, Wes. I saw your title. What do you say? Track some guitar and bass. So yes, guys. That's actually crazy. Yeah, back when I was streaming off my phone. Yeah, so we're just going to do a little bit of this for a bit and then take a listen to the samples, or the sample challenges, thing that we did last week. Just going to wait to see if I can get some of the other people who sent in some submissions. So this is a project we started working on months ago. It's kind of this big, long mixtape thing. There's that little crackle. Hear that? It's like there's this group called Ozo Motley that I'm very both my parents introduced me to when I was younger. They're kind of a kind of like funk, kind of Latin music, jazz influenced. But I'm forgetting what this actual instrument is called. Here, let me try to find the sample. Maybe it's this. Yeah. That, like, it's like a, it looks like a, like a squash, like a big piece of fruit that someone emptied out and then you like drum on it. I don't know what the heck. Anyway. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to do. Just drawing in this automation a little bit. A gourd. Yes. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Oh, I want this to go. Alright, I'm just going to fix up that part, and then we're going to get into these challenges. Oh yeah, like a, I don't know how to pronounce that. Gyro? I remember at my old school we had like this big percussion section just for like kids to play around with. There was all these percussion instruments. You know, obviously djembes and congas and bongos and stuff like that. But then there was, you know, all these other ones that I have no idea what their names are, but I can now recall what they sound like, just to have no idea what the names of the instruments are. So maybe I'll go back there one day, bring a microphone, just sample the classroom. This little fill needs to go away. It's wonky. I want something that I can make a reverb into. Oh, there you go. So I'm going to bounce this. With a ton of this guy on it. Alrighty. Perfect. good enough for now. Oh, just bounced into the drum. All right. Hell yes. Oh, fire. Well, we'll just do it. We'll do it at the Icon Studios. Yeah. All the Cuban percussion. Like, I'm very inspired by like Buena Vista Social Club and Afro-Cuban All-Stars, and the idea that, you know, when I'd go take drum lessons as a kid, and I'd go in and I'd ask, you know, can you teach me how to play this section? My drum teacher was like, dude, you realize this is, you know, like a 12-person percussion ensemble. I'm like, oh, okay. So I can appreciate how much awesome stuff goes into it. Solves, you're a legend, and you're here. I was waiting for you, 'cause I knew you sent something. Thank you for the sub. For 6 months, you're a beast. Been here sticking around. How we doing? Yes, timbales, all that other stuff. All right, we're gonna get into this before I get too carried away. Let's start listening. I have not taken a peek yet. Just good. I've pulled them up, but all right. Let's see. All right. I'm just gonna pull up the Discord. Let me just make sure that you'll be able to hear. Let's do a test real quick. All right, cool. So let's start by, I'm gonna pull this up. So Sample Station. This is our new little, I don't know, challenge idea. I'm streaming more than a few times a week now, or more than once a week now, a few times a week. And so I thought it'd be a cool idea to maybe do something where I give you stems over the weekend, or I give you stems during the week from Tuesday to Thursday, or something like that. But looks like we got got about 4 of them, which is awesome. So we're gonna be listening to these. I really appreciate you guys making something, 'cause I kind of ran into a dead end with that project. So it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be real cool. All right, let me pull up so you guys can see this. All right. So here they are. I believe we may have one in here as well. Yes. All right. So I realize I may have sent you a blank kick stem, which I'm sorry, but I figure you could maybe find another kick that works. So let's take a listen to Fish Foods first. This is Fish HG Challenge. Let me know if this is loud enough. Way. Oh, I can just turn it down on here. I'll do that. Ooh. Love the sub. Hell yeah. All right, and that was just a absolute roller. I would love to hear some more of that. I would love to hear maybe some, like, this part with, or I don't know, some like higher register something. But this is sweet. Awesome. Fish Food, big up. All right, let's go over here. First up in the sample station, or second up, I guess, we got Wesley. Yo, I had so much fun with the challenge. Tracked some bass and guitars. All right. Maybe what we do after this is we take all of them. We take Fish Foods. We take Wes. We put them all together and make a mega one. Oh, wait. Here's Fish Foods' actual one. Here, let's listen to this. Oh, that sub is so nice. I think this is the extended. Hell yes. Here we go. Oof. You guys have headphones in? This sounds really good in headphones. Ooh. Oh, nice. Dude, your sub sounds really, really good. Like listening in these headphones, I usually produce like this. Hell yes, dude. Bang, bang. Jeez, dropped a couple hours on this. You make me look foolish. It'd take me like a week. Awesome, dude. This is really, really sick. All right, Fish Food. Fish Cracks. Drop them a follow. Or awesome. All right, that sub is cracked. Awesome, awesome. Fish Food, big up. That was sweet. All right, Wes. He's got, oh, jeez. It's blue. Blue on the cover. All right, here we go. Wes Pierce, everyone. Oh, Jesus. Oh, hello. Hold on. Whoa, hold on a second. I gotta wheel it up already. Sorry, what? Oh, this is so nice. Oh. Wes, what are you doing? This is just absolute crack. Oh. Oh man, I've been running is right. Oh no. What happened? I wanted to download it. Alright, whatever, we'll watch on here. Oh, Wes, I'm sorry I wasn't following you. Alright, give me this, please. Give me it like 10 times. vocals are so nice. Dude, this is unreal. Oh my god, dude, this is beautiful. Oh, yes. Oh yeah, you're just like ticking all the boxes right now, my bro. Holy. That was unreal, Wes. Hold on, I just need to listen to this part again. Go. How do I zoom in? This man and his pup. Alright, Wes, that was fucked, to say the least. And I am so stoked that you took it in this direction as opposed to another direction, because you and I had that conversation whatever at our show last month about Yaz. This is awesome. This is probably the best thing I've ever heard in my entire life. All right, that was just I really don't have the words for that. That was quite an experience, quite a journey. That was unreal. All right. Oh, here we go. Had to fix a few things. All right, Solves. The man, the hour, the last one. Yes, hold on. Yeah, the 7/4 is just. I heard that and I was like, all right, we've got a play on our hands. All right, Solves. We're taking a listen. The final one. These have already both been. We got a absolute UKG thick sub UKG roller. From Fish Food. Wes just delivered us literally a journey around the world, around the globe. And now Souls is going to take it home. Let us hear. Gonna see if I can finish mine when I get home. Well, let's hear it, my boy. Solves, he's up. Already switched. I like all the atmosphere. And the drums too. I didn't even notice that. Oh. Yo. Alright, yeah, this is awesome as well. Dude, all you guys smashed this. This is so awesome. This gives me the top down drive into SD along the coast. sunset. Oh yeah. But it's got that kind of like eerie. Heck yes. All right, one more time. Everyone, big up to Solves, big up to Wes, big up to Fish Food. Jeez. That first little thing's so nice. Nice. I'm actually not just saying this, all three of you guys smashed it. So let's give some love to these boys in the chat. This is the first of many, hopefully. And the fact that it went this well is pretty sweet. Alright. Give me this one as well. Solvi. Oh wait, I can't get it. I'll get it later. Alright, guys. That was awesome. That was actually really, really sweet. I love how we got 3 submissions and each one literally went in 3 completely separate directions. We kind of had like the dance floor banger, the nice, you know, sunset drive, night drive, and then we had the jazz extravaganza. This is awesome. This is really, really, really sweet. Hopefully some of you guys are inspired in here. Next time we do one of these, obviously we'll do the exact same format, you know, drop some stems in and review it on here. But yeah, this is really, really cool. I'm really glad we got to do this. And I have an idea for all these to put them together. Oh shoot, I didn't even look at the chat. Yes, Sakaichi, if you have one, feel free to send it already. Or send it. It's never too late. Bro, it don't matter if it's in key. It's all about that, all about the vibe. All right, well, that was a success. Everyone, give some love to these fine lads. Seriously, you guys smashed it. And in the future, I want to do something where we have like, not necessarily a winner, because I think it's hard to judge. You know, music is so subjective, and you can take things in so many different directions. But I would like to like give out category prizes, I guess. You know, like most unique, most cleanest mix. You know, yeah, craziest intro, craziest fit, or something like that. We can do little fun things like that to maybe incentivize making something unique or whatever. Oh my goodness. Drinks has arrived. Oh, brother, you just missed some amazing submissions from the gang. But I will show you those later. We're going to hop back into this because this might be something you're familiar with, my friend. Alright, after listening to that, I need to like mix these drums better. Boom. I'm trying to like organize all this somehow into something that makes sense. I don't know. Such a beautiful voice. Alright, no, we're adding this earlier because I love this sound. Oh, shit. Nika with 1 community sub. Thank you. Jeez. It's a nap kid. Yes, yes. Got another member. Yo, big up. Big up. Yes. I tried to consolidate I've done the opposite of consolidated. I've just expanded everything. Like this. Look at the name of the stem. RUFJ 135 alto melodic tender delay C24B1 BIP. It's very descriptive. You won't forget what it is. Alright. I'm just gonna do a 1 big pass real quick where I organize things, and then we'll get into the nitty gritty. Hey, drinky. Have a drink on me. Fish food. Hey. Fish food, is that you? Is that the fish food? Yo, big up drinks. Thank you, my friend. You may have just gifted to one of the submitters. Hell yes. That's awesome. Oh, big up fish food for the track earlier. Hell yes. Time for the mixtape. Alright. Choo choo. Whoa. Cheese. Gang. Souls. Big up. Jordan, Oregon. Yes, yes. Oh no. Is it time? Every time Harrison comes in here, drops 10 quid and has the audacity to call the train. Thank you guys. No, I joke around, but I do really appreciate it. Oh wait. Harrison, I added some, let me just show you. I added some these chords here. Right here. And then oh sorry. Wow, I just like screamed into the perfect part of the mic. Jeez. Wes has completed the prophecy. Thank you, Wes. DJ Reaper with the sub from Wes. Getting everyone involved. Jesus Christ. Alright, we just need to add like one more. I feel like it could also just be a different version of that vocal. But I'll figure that out later. Let me just organize this. Then we have these cool chords. These are the new chords. Oh wait, let me get rid of this. no. Cinti. Thank you. This is you guys are great. Thank you, Cinti. For everyone who hasn't known also, Cinti's been subscribed for 9 months. I believe it was, or 8 months. What was it? No, 9 months. And gifted a whole lot of subs to the channel, and she also damn near moderates the whole Discord and sets up all those things. So if you see Cinti in the chat, give her some love. She deserves all of it from you guys. All right, here we go. Over, Dez. Jeez. With another one. Guys, we are firing off right now. Oh my goodness. We're about to beat the last record. We're 78% there. Holy moly. I don't even know what any of this means, but I think it's the biggest hype train we've ever had. Jeez! Biggest hype train for the biggest project. Literally. How do I do that? Help me get some. I know. You guys already helped me get a light. My light. We've completed that. Oh, here we go. Hey! Nika has completed the prophecy. Thank you so much. Jeez, you guys are really, really too generous. Jeez. There's something in the air today or what? We all woke up on the correct side of the bed. Alright, we're gonna get into this section first. I'm thinking like something like that. Jeez, we love this community is right. Jason, how we doing, my friend? Oh. Let's dance for the sub. Yeah, what do you want to see? Start naming moves and I'll bust them out. Gritty for sub. Ripped off my ear. Oh, here we go. I would have backed him. Oh, actually, bro, I got you. Oh wait, no, I don't. I got carpet floor. All right. Send me some dance moves, and I'm gonna I'm gonna record a music video to this section of the song of me just dancing in the living room. So I'll do backspin, gritty. I'll do a backspin gritty combo. Oh Jesus. Was that worth it? Was it really that good? Airbnb. Oh. Oh. Top rock. Yes. All right. We'll do top rock into a into a backspin, and we'll end in a little cheeky baby freeze. And I'll probably pull something while I'm doing it. How is this already like in time? What the Alright, let me just get this on. Are we on triplets? Yes. A Gangnam Style. Jesus Christ. I like have my family members come on and watch my stream. And all I'm doing is just dancing. Alright, let me get something done, then I'll give you a cheeky little Gangnam. For the coach. Alright, we're just gonna retime this so it's easier to work with in a second. Okay. It should be alright. I don't know why thing's not. Oh, there we go. It just wasn't. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Yeah, dude, when Drinks and I are together next year, we're gonna do a hot tub stream from the middle of the Alps in the dead of winter. Oh, whoops. No. Yeah, legit. I work so hard. There you go. Alright, it doesn't have to be perfect because I'm just going to put bigger drums over it. Alright. What is all that? Dude, this is like the grossest sounding sample. Listen to the background. What the heck? It's kind of cool though. I want to make this like the skeleton and then start adding drums on top of it, so I don't really care about it. Yeah, that's good enough. All right. All right, all right. All right, I'm just going to take the hats from this actually. Something like this. So we'll just keep it for now. We'll do that later. There's no point. Yeah, we just need to make this one a bit longer. These are drumline. Do we have any kicks in here we could just use? Maybe this one? Let's just keep it the same. Actually, no, it's not. Let's do these. These are my go-tos. I really should just make like a patch where I can. Let me just do that actually. Make my life a whole lot easier. All right. I think this is how you do it. All right. It kind of works. Problem is there's some delay. I guess it's fine. Okay, we're just going to try to time these a little better. Yeah, I kind of like how messy it is in a sense. All right, Jason. Thank you for stopping by. I'll send you my backspin video later tonight. Hopefully, you all are impressed. But have a great class, and I'll catch you next time, my friendo. Oh, I like that one a lot. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna take out a little more. All right, we're just gonna build this up. How do I make this a one shot? Not quite sure. Or is there like an ADSR somewhere? There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna shorten some of these. Just add some random perks. Kind of like that. All right, I'm gonna do. Oh wait, I can do a single sample. Yeah. very annoying because there's a tiny little bit of latency. So nothing comes out like I want it to. That's okay. Let's get like a big clap. That could work. That could also work. Okay. Just want something like a little bit bigger in the background that can fill out that spot. Sorry, I've not been paying attention to this chatty chat. Any tips for playing in shakers? I always end up using loops because I never get them right. Well, as you just kind of heard, it's unless you don't have like a perfect no buffer latency, it's kind of hard. But I do it all on my MIDI keyboard because it's like velocity sensitive, whatever. So you can see how some of these notes. This is for the clap. Or no, this is for the kabasa. You know, you can turn the velocity down, and it gets. Obviously, you can do that by inputting it, but I find that I don't know. Sometimes what I do is I'll drum like a pattern on here, but I'll take one of my hands and alternate hitting, you know, just like the side of the keyboard so it doesn't input a note. Then you get these kind of interesting rhythms that you wouldn't normally. But yeah, it's more often than not I have to come back in here and fiddle around with it quite a bit. Let's do one of these. Also, Solves, I have this thing. I actually just moved it over finally, so I can play it. It's like a drum pad. but it uses the same cord to power up my microphone and speakers, and essentially what allows me to talk to you guys. So unfortunately, I can't do it while I'm live as of now, but that will change very soon. All right, let's see if we can have any loops. Kind of layer over this. It's kind of cool thing I accidentally found out about last week. It's called like Splice. Oh, maybe I don't have it on this computer. Oh, rip. I don't. It's like a thing where you can sync your Splice. Splice Bridge, I think it's called. Ooh, I like that. Open hat. All right, I'm just going to find some loops, which I like individual sounds in them, and just cut them out. Uh-oh. I still think, oh, you know what? I had to redo my Twitch key, a couple weeks ago. And I think that may have screwed everything up. Now that I'm realizing it, just as I'm saying it. Give me 1 second. Oh no, that's working. Can you see the chat on screen? I don't know. Have you guys been able to see the chat on screen? 'Cause that wasn't working for me last stream. Oh, okay, awesome. Okay, great. Perfect. You know what? I'm just gonna do a little roll right here. Yes, yes, yes. I like how like spaced out this is. All right, now let us just do this real quick. Put all these together, just so they're a little bit louder. All right, no, I think we just needs like that one more snare that like it needs a snare on the down on the where the claps are. Oh, what about something crazy like that? Maybe not. Where? What? I'm so confused. Oh. Just want the attack. That's really all I want. Like that. Change to the first ones. All right. Let's do a little kick tom fill. We're just going to Tommy Tom. Perfect. Kind of like that one. Put that at the beginning too. All right. And then let's just give this. Oh, what happened to my compressor? Oh, gotta do it again. Fish food. Jeez, they've arrived. Yo, thank you for the submission earlier, Fish. You were officially the first one in. So, you deserve a prize for that. But thank you. I think everyone in the chat, I don't know if you were here. Yes, you did. You can go back. We listened in the very beginning, but the consensus was that your sub is just insane. It cuts through like no other. But yeah, everyone loved it. It was really, really sick. I initially listened to the first one that you sent in general, and then I realized that you'd sent the full one. So we listened to both. But yeah, it was awesome. I was like, yeah, I gave you feedback, and then the feedback I gave you, we listened to the full version you sent, and it was like exactly, you did exactly that. So yeah, it was awesome. I'll listen to him at the end before we go again. Yeah, no, it was awesome. We were really, really, really sweet. Just from the jump though, when the sub came in, we were all like, oh, this is it. This is awesome. Alright, so I'm gonna add a couple more fills. Real quick, I'm just gonna fix this one as well. See how it's coming in just a tad early. Throw that on poly. There it is. All right, a couple more fills, and then those are pretty much some drummies. Oh, that one's sweet. Oh yeah, I totally forgot we had chords behind this. Oh. Yes, anyone who's in here who wasn't in here before for the those challenges, I'm gonna play them in about probably 30 minutes, 20 minutes or so. Whenever we start wrapping this thing up. But if you haven't already, go listen to those because they were pretty sweet. In their own rights too, like all three of them were different. Dude, I don't know why that fill sounds like something I'd play. Boom, boom, boom. I know what it needs. It needs the the hi-hat, like a closed hat. The few notes leading up to that. So I'm just gonna search actually drum fill, because those will probably have more hats. Perfect. So okay. There's one. And use that one. Oh, nice little Tommy. Tommy for your mommy. Like that. This one can go. We'll make our own. Maybe we should do it with the Kabasa. Well, let's just see if this works first. Oh, is this a snare? Yeah, it totally is just snare. Snare too. Alright. That's actually gonna work, believe it or not. Alright. So a little. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Let's kind of an interesting pattern. Let's use that. Still working. Coming from this next section. Hey, no big up, fish. No, I'm very happy you did that because I think you inspired some other people. I think this should all come in right. Hey, well, maybe this was Fish says I'm not a UKG producer, but sounded pretty sweet. It's cool because it gave the people who weren't UKG producers an opportunity to use some kind of like UKG-esque stems and have a stab at it, or someone like Wes who makes, you know, like a UKG sound, just went totally out of left field, and made that absolute masterpiece. But I have a question for you guys. Should this come in? So I want to add like a sub or a kick or something. But the more I listen to this, since it's just super airy right here, what I kind of want to do is copy all that. Just leave it a bit more open. Cut it right there. And then, wait, why is there a 3/4 section? What the? And then the real thing comes in right there. Another idea. Let's re-record these with different voicing, just so when they come back in, I like how that's sounding. Hee. I rate you so much. Hope we do something cool like this. Gifted. Oh yeah, Fish Food, you're a proud owner. Proud owner of a HG sub. We got to a level 3 hype train today. Jeez. 8 subs. That is unreal, guys. This one needs to be. What did I just do? I wasn't paying attention. I did something. I want all the effects like cut out right at this fill. It's all about the atmosphere. Oh. Oh. All right. Let's fix up this little bit right here and then the Hans was weird. I like that. Forget what these chords are. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. They're right here. Jesus. I have issues. All right. Oh, it's because my sustain pedal is on. Okay, I just want to replace this with the string. Thank you, Fish. HGX drinks. I don't know. Maybe we'll start something soon. I didn't want to say it, but you said it. Just want to try recording one more thing before I forget. It's a bit out of key. We hide in plain sight. Making a double album. Give me like a guitar. Wish I had my guitar here. Guitar. Dude, I don't want that. I want the electric guitar. Where is it? Great. Need a Hanj podcast. Oh. How about we do a joint hot tub time machine podcast? Dude, I don't know what's happening right now. Wow. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're back. It doesn't like that. It likes that patch though. Olvidado. I guess I gotta do this the old fashion. Alright, I know it switches up there, but I don't care. find a different note. Okay, I like this sound a bit better. It's a little softer. I'd rather it be one note. That could work. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up and bring it back down. See if we get even a better texture. Kyoto, yeah. All right, we're just going to have it enter and exit as soon as it gets here. All right, let's get some foliage in this break section. So here's the thing, we have this whole thing. I guess it's like a whole new song. I do not know what happened to that fish. Was there a uncleared sample or something? Okay, cool. All right, let's do some maybe that's why. Do you hear this like timpani? It sounds like a thunderclap, and that's just all me. It's my vibe. So I'm gonna throw some of those in. Oh, it's definitely in here. Yep. So I'm gonna put let's do All right. My stomach is starting to scream at me to eat some more lunch. I'm gonna be out of here in a second, but we're gonna listen to these tunes one more time before we go. Ah, damn copyright. Yeah. Yes, yes. All right, we're listening to this one more time, and then we're pulling up these challenge tunes. But thank you, everyone. It's another very, very fun stream. Very active stream. We had a lot of oh, let me put one more kick in there. No, we had a lot of love on today's stream, which is really cool. Oh, last thing I'm gonna do actually is I'm just gonna you may not be able to notice this, but I certainly want to trick you into thinking it's a little quieter. something like that. Oh. All right, I'll add a sub in a little later, but it is time for me to make some food. All right, guys, let us take one more listen. While I'm pulling this up, I'll just play this part. All right. Ethan Dub. Heck yes. All right, real quick, we're going to listen to these submissions one more time. Just for anyone who wasn't here in the beginning. So, let me switch this over right quick. So, first off, we had Fish. So, yeah, we're going to do more of these. Well, Fish is honestly one of my worst. I don't think it's honestly one of your worst. Just listen to the sub. Deep sea fishing. Big old groove. Ooh, okay. I'll check that out, Fish. All right, and then we got Solves. Drinks, you're gonna like this one. Jeez. Big one, Solves. I also love the album artwork. Always off. All right, and then finally, last but not least, and I saved this one for last because I think it is a great way to end the stream. Wes Pierce, ladies and gentlemen. This song is unreal. Turn this up. Yeah, I'm gonna say bye to you guys right now and then just let you guys listen to this. So I'm gonna close my eyes. The atmosphere, just like the lay of the land. There's so much good texture. Oh. Dude, this is just unreal. God damn, Wes. Alright, I'm gonna do my best to fade this out without ruining it. But thank you, everybody. So awesome stream. A little bit of a switch up for this little beat challenge thing in the beginning. We'll do some more of these. Wes, I'm gonna hit you up after this about this team. This is just fucking unreal. But Fish and Solves and Wes, thank you guys so much for participating in this challenge. I'm really, really stoked that, like I said, it went 3 separate directions. And we got 3 amazing outcomes. So we'll definitely be doing this again. I'm going to go grab some food and enjoy this nice, kind of cloudy day in Pasadena. But until next time, guys, be on the lookout for... Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'll be posting some stuff in the Discord. But until then, I will be streaming on Thursday around noon, same time, same place. And we will figure out what to do then. Maybe I'll have some new music. Maybe I'll have a new challenge. But the Han sandwich. Go make a hand sandwich. A fish food sandwich. All right, guys. Everyone take care. Much love to you all. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I will see you on Thursday. All right. Peace.